Alright, Shalom, Yasharala. Before we get started, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Back another video, another lesson. And the title of this one's going to be called The Golden Days of America Are Over. Alright, the golden days of America are over. And really, the golden days of this place still being here have been over. You know, since like the 50s and 60s, you know, when America was at its height, you know, when everybody wanted to come here and thrive. Now, people come here, people talk shit on America. Matter of fact, you know, it was at one point, you know, you had other ethnic groups who wanted to escape, you know, the poverty where they lived, who wanted to, you know, have a better life, and they came to America to do that. You know, because this place, America is a place of, there's not a place where you come to vacate. Now, don't get me wrong, there's places where you can go, you know, and see different things, you know, because America is a big country. You know, the states are big themselves, you know, Texas, Florida, you know, California, just to name a few. But this place has been, this place has been brought low. You know, as we continue forward, as we continue forward on and on, this place is going to be completely destroyed, man. You know, I got a few articles we're going to get into, and a few precepts. Let's get them right now real quick. Let's get this one. Excuse me. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 4, and it says, thou shalt go, I'm sorry, at verse 3, it says, it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord's name is Yahweh, shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from thy hard bondage wherein thou hast made to serve. And that's talking about, you know, of course there were different captivities back then, you know, the Babylonian captivity, the Medo-Persian, the Greek, Roman captivity, and we're back in the Roman Empire today. Here in America, there have been different captivities, right? It says that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon. Now, who's the modern day king of Babylon? The president, right? Which we believe is Donald Trump. And say, how hath the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. You see, this is a golden city. Let's look at this word golden. I'm pretty sure we all know what golden means, but let's, you know, for the fun of it, right? It says boisterous, right? I don't play it. I don't know, because they be getting the Hebrew wrong, so I ain't gonna play that. But it says boisterous, raging behavior, boisterous behavior. Golden city, exactness of gold. Let's go boisterous. Let's copy it. Let's define. Let's paste it, right?
Boisterous.
It says of a person, event, or behavior, noisy, energetic, and cheerful and rowdy. This place is at one point. This place was, you know, energetic, noisy, cheerful. You could go, and like I said, this was this is where different ethnic groups wanted to come and what's the word? Not survive, but thrive. You know, this is where they wanted to come in and make a living. That's what America was for. But now, people are leaving America. You got the passport bros. You got those ethnic groups who came here, you got their children, they're leaving and going back to their country, you know, because this place is nothing but we see nothing but harlotry, wickedness, you know, it's the morality is very, very low. You know, if you get married, your wife can cheat on you, you know, as painful as that is, you know, this place is not for us to thrive in. We know that. We're not supposed to here to thrive. We're here to serve. We're here to serve out a punishment for the sins that we commit against Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. You know, but it says raging behavior, boisterous behavior, you know. So, and down here it says gold making, i.e. exactness, golden city. You know, this was a place where people wanted to come in and thrive in, you know. And all that's about to change, right? Let's get an article real fast. All that's about to change. First, you got AI. AI is about to take over jobs. The chip is coming. You got 15-minute cities. You got I'm pretty sure they're gonna come with a social credit score, right? They want to surveil you. You see, this is what it's coming to, and they've been wanting to set this up. They've been wanting to set this up. You know, this is nothing new. They've been had these plans, for a while now. Matter of fact, let's get Malachi. Is it 1? Yeah, 1 and 4, and it says, whereas Edom saith, Esau, Edom, so-called white man today, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. And they done that. They were taken out. They were brought low for 1,000 years, for a 1,000-year period, when they went up into those mountains, right? And then they came back during the Renaissance period. And we all know what Renaissance means. Renaissance means rebirth. Look it up in the online etymology. Renaissance means rebirth. And they came back during that, and they came back into power. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, see, but I will throw down. So they're going to come back into power. And they're back in power right now. Job 9:24. The earth is given to the hand of the wicked. But I will throw down, and they shall, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. So if you hear, it's like you're saying that the Lord doesn't hate Esau, read them this verse right here. Malachi 1 and 4. The Lord have indignation. Let's look up indignation. All right. See what it says. If it doesn't give us much, we can look it up one line. It says, to denounce, express indignation, be indignant, to be abhorrent. Oh, right here, look at this. To be angrily indignant. You see? So the Lord is angry with Esau. He has a beef with them, as we said in our terms. Right? But let's get this right here. It says, younger workers are more worried about AI taking their jobs, but some don't expect any effects at all. It says new research from Randstad has claimed Gen Z workers are the most concerned about AI displacing human roles, despite being strong users, while conversely, boomers feel most confident about adapting to new workplace trends. And this is a talking point. They want AI to take over certain jobs, and eventually AI will take over everything. Which AI stands for artificial intelligence, but everything's gonna be automated. Even Amazon is moving in that path. They're moving to automation, right? You got it was a video I had. It was down at some port. They had automated, trailers, just picking up the those what they call I forgot the name of it, but those like containers. You see, it says on the whole, 4 in 5 workers expect AI to affect their daily tasks in some shape or form, but around half, 47%, feel that AI will benefit employers more than it will employees. 1 in 5 also expressed they feel their job is immune from AI, but the need to prepare and adapt is evident. And really, no job is safe. They can take over the nursing. They can take over teaching. You got AI teachers. Don't forget about the truck industry. They got now they got self-driving cars. They got self-driving trucks. Tesla. They take over Uber. Right? There's a video of somebody getting I forgot what it's called. Something, but it's an automated, like an automated Uber, and it'll take you. There's no driver in it. They'll pick you up and take you wherever. It says 2/3, 65%, agree they need to upskill or risk being left out. But those responsibility, this remains a hotly debated topic. You can read more on that. You can search it up more if you want. But AI is going to take over. This is one of the main things that is a main talking point they have. AI, the chip, 15-minute cities. We can get one of the, if you don't know what a 15-minute city is, let's look it up right here. It says a 15-minute city is an urban planning concept that aims to make essential services and amenities accessible within a 15-minute walk or a bike ride from any point in the city. This is really to control you. This is all about control. Let's get let me see. Second Thessalonians is good, but it's another one I'm thinking of. Is it Ezekiel 28? Yeah, Ezekiel 28 and 1. It says the word, no. Well, yeah, because it'll tie in. The word of the Lord came again unto me, saying, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, thus saith the Lord God, because thine heart is lifted up, this is your mind, and thou hast said, I am a God, I sit in the seat of God in the midst of the seas, yet thou art a man and not God. It says, though thou set thine heart as the heart of God. You see, behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee. So they want to play the role of God on the earth. Right? Let's go back to Isaiah 14 and show you that. Isaiah 14, I'll go straight to the point. It says, for thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit, right, also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. This is what they want to do. They want to be like the Most High, man. They want to be like the Lord. You see? They want to surveil you. They want to control you. Right? Let's see. Let's go further. See, Saudi Arabia plans for 15-minute cities is already failing. Let's go here. It was some, I think it was one in here in America. I think it was in Arizona. But they got a 15-minute city. You can tell when it's a 15-minute city, like, or it's like close to one, you know. But these are also, you know, in the works, you know, to surveil you, to control you, you know. And then don't forget about Slovakia. Don't forget about this right here, the micro C-hip, right? Man living. Let's refresh this. Let me see if I can refresh it. It says, man living own cyberpunk dystopia uses password to micro C-hip planet inside his body. So this thing is already in the works, you know. Micro C-hip in the hand, futuristic trend or steps towards loss of privacy. That's what it is. It's a step towards a loss of privacy, man. You know, and let me say this. It's a lot of camps out here not telling you this, not warning you about the micro C-hip, not telling you what it is, or they tell you what it is, they playing around with it. Oh, it's sin. All right, or it's sleeping with white women. You know. Give me 1 second. All right, Salaki. But yeah, you got camps out here playing around with this prophecy right here, man. This is one of the major. Oh snap. Yeah, but this is a major prophecy that's coming to pass. You know, we're in 2026. Hey, it could happen. You know, but you can look more into that. U.S., EU, and UK racing to ban mandatory. Yeah, that's what they say. They're gonna try to throw you off. That's what Esau does. He tries to throw you off and say, "Oh, this is not real," or "It's never going to happen." No, it's prophesied. It's in the scriptures, right? Let's get it. For those of you who don't know. Right, Revelation 13:16, and he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that word mark in the Greek is charagma, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. You can't, without it, you can't do anything. Can't buy, can't sell, can't go to Subway, can't go to Dunkin' Donuts. All right, you can't go to CVS, Safeway, or wherever. You'll be able to do nothing. And here it says, here is wisdom, let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is a number of a man, and his number is 666. And that's that numeral barcode. You see, we see the 2 lines in the beginning, the 2 lines in the middle, and 2 lines at the end. That represents 666, man. You see, this is going to play a part in America's downfall. Because once that chip gets rolled out, then everything's going to start moving faster. Right? Let's get this. Isaiah 13. And 9. And don't forget about World War III. I said 9. Isaiah 13 and 19. I started at 17. It's, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them. Who are the Medes? Today the Medes are the Russians, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. What are the bows? Those are nuclear missiles. Okay, that these Those gonna put the spirit on these nations to shoot off their missiles, and they're gonna destroy America, America, man. Verse 19, in Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. You see, so this is a place of excellency. You know, like I said, you know, you had different nations who want to come here and thrive, man. This is where they want to come in and make a living for themselves. You know, to get rich and take care of their children. But now, this place is going down the drain, down the toilet bowl. You see, I want to read some NLT version. Isaiah 13:19 NLT. It says, Babylon, the most glorious of kingdoms, woo, the flower of the Chaldean pride, will be devastated like Sodom and Gomorrah when the Most High destroyed them. Babylon will never be inhabited again. It will remain empty for generation after generation. Nomads will refuse to camp there, and shepherds will not bed down their sheep. I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna skip a verse to verse 22. It says, hyenas will howl in its fortresses, and jackals will make dens in its luxurious palaces. Babylon's days are numbered. You see, you hear that? Babylon's days are numbered. Its time of destruction will soon arrive. You see, so this place days is numbered, man. You only got so long. You know, Lord willing, hey, they have it around this year, maybe next year. Let's get this last one. Let's get this. Revelation 18:16. It says, and saying, alas, Revelation 18:16, it says, and saying, alas, alas, that great city that was clothed in fine linen and purple and scarlet and decked with gold. I'm sorry. I'm going to start at, excuse me. I'm going to start at 14. And the fruits that thy soul lusted after are departed from thee, and all things which are dainty and goodly are departed from thee, and thou shalt find them no more at all. The merchants of these things, which were made rich by her, shall stand afar off for the fear of her torment, weeping and wailing, and saying, alas, alas, that great city that was clothed in fine linen and purple and scarlet and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls. For in 1 hour so great riches has come to naught. And every shipmaster and all the company and ships and sailors, and as many as trade by sea stood afar off, and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city is like unto this great city? So this is a great city. All right. You're not speaking of one city. You're speaking of America, man. See, this place is like into a great city because it was so rich and great to these other nations that they made money off her. This place is known as called Revelation, the 17th chapter. It says what? It says, verse 5, and upon her forehead was a name written, mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. This place right here is the mother of harlots, man. The abomination of the earth. This is why it has to be destroyed and taken out. You know? You can, like I said, you can look more into, you know, these things. All right. So the golden days of America are over, man. They've been over, and this place is about to be totally destroyed. And Lord willing, we be saved out of it, you know. But Lord willing, was edifying, and you got something out of this. Lord, we don't give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone. Peace and citation to the hopeful elect. Like I said, Lord Williams was edified by it. Lord Williams back to with another one. Till I'm going to say, Shalom.